Right, hey, I'm here. But it's really nice to have those natural moments captured without an intrusion.
They're the bits you remember of the things that really happened.
Yeah. And equally, when we were up on the hill, that was all really easy and natural.
It was really
and just
good fun.
Yeah. So when you first start looking at photos and wedding photographers in particular, it can be a little bit overwhelming because there are so many styles, and even if you narrow it down to specific keywords, you'll find hundreds of websites that all say, I give you this kind of photo and I'm this kind of person. And it's all very well and good saying that, but it's not until you meet someone that you actually go, no, we click, or actually we don't. Don't panic about the decision and don't rush it, but a photographer is one of the key aspects of the day, and it is important to put the time and consideration into who you want to be part of your day with you, and also the style of photography. That has a huge impact on the overall feel of the photos and how the day runs. If you want really formal photos, that's fantastic, but make sure you get that. If you don't, make sure you get those natural shots that you'll remember.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of being ruthless about the photos you see online. That no one puts a bad photo online, but really decide what you want.
Yeah, and make sure you speak to the person, find out what they like, ask them what their favourite photos are. If you're on the same page, it's far easier to get something you're happy with.
Yeah.
No, actually, half the time, I mean, I got ready here in the house, and half of the time I didn't even notice that Lee was in the house. There's a lot going on, and even in quite a small space, it's amazing how someone can disappear when they know what they're doing. Some of the photos that I have from that morning, I didn't even notice were being taken, and that was really important actually. Kind of both of the girls that got ready with me are really friendly and lovely, but also they would have been a bit on edge had it been very obvious that someone was in the room with us, and it wasn't. And that's not to sound really creepy. Right, hey, I'm here. But it's really nice to have those natural moments captured without an intrusion.
They're the bits you remember of the things that really happened.
Yeah, and equally when we were up on the hill, that was all really easy and natural.
It was really
and just
good fun.
Yeah.
And as it's sort of all through the days of the church, that all went really smoothly. It worked really well with the vicar and everyone else who had jobs to do. And then even in the evening, caught you dancing. So
I think one of the biggest bits of feedback we've had from people that were at the wedding was how easy it was to get on with you and to just be very relaxed and natural around it, and that really shows in the photos that we've got.
A huge thank you to Katrina Rhys for agreeing to be filmed, and I should add, their only payment was in the form of cake. Your wedding photography is so important, and I strongly believe it means as much to me as it does to my couples. This is more than a job, it's a life-affirming passion. To have the opportunity to create unique images that nobody else you know will have is a huge thrill, and I continue to push myself in this way. Equally, I love telling the full wedding day story, catching you at your most you. As Katrina said, your photographer is the one supplier who'll be with you on your wedding, so I believe meeting them beforehand is essential, and I'm always happy to travel to meet you at your home or a coffee shop to tell you a bit more about my approach. Just complete the inquiry form at leehawleyphotography.com and you'll get a personal reply from me. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. If you go to my videos page on my website or YouTube, there's plenty to see, including highlight photo films and my particular favourite, my wedding day video diaries, which hopefully will give you a better idea of how I shoot a wedding. Thanks. That nobody else you know will have is a huge thrill, and is an area where I'm constantly striving to push myself. Oh.